Hi, it's Kate. Today we'll be talking about post stitches. You may find this technique in many intermediate and advanced crochet projects such as textural doilies, blankets or winter accessories. Alright, so what are post stitches? Well, a post stitch is a stitch worked around another stitch instead on top of it. So can any stitch become a post stitch? Well, yes. However, post stitches are usually tall basic stitches such as double crochets, half double crochets, and much less often short stitches like single crochet. Now, there are basically two types of post stitches: front post stitches and back post stitches. You can find them in written patterns abbreviated to FP and the name of the stitch, so FPdc, front post double crochet, and so on, or BP and the name of the stitch, so BPdc, back post double crochet, BPhdc, back post half double crochet, etc. The difference between the front post stitch and the back post stitch is in the way you insert your hook. To make a post stitch, you need at least one row of stitches ready. I have my swatch here ready to go. Let's start with a front post double crochet now. I start with 3 chain stitches, which are my turning chain. Now yarn over and insert the hook under the next stitch from front to back and front again. We want this stitch to lean on our hook like this. The yarn is here at the top, but let's catch it and lead it under this stitch. We now have 3 loops on the hook, just like with normal double crochet, and we finish it normally. So pull through 2 loops and through another 2. This is our front post double crochet. Now continue. Yarn over, go around the next stitch, pull up a loop and finish it off like a normal double crochet. As you can see, the front post stitch is bulking here on the right side of our work. It almost goes sideways to our initial row of stitches. That's because it's not stacked on top of the stitches and rather attached to it. Alright, here I have a full row of front post stitches. As you can see, they make my swatch bend forward. You would get the same result no matter what type of stitch you would use. So, for example, if it was a row of front post half double crochets, it would behave the same, but the row would be a little shorter. Okay, on to the back post stitches. You can probably already guess how it's done. I will use the same swatch and this row will be the base. Again, I start with a turning chain, as we are again going to make double crochets. Alright, this time let's take a look at the back of our work. We will be going around the next stitch, but back to front and back again. When we look from the front, we want to see our hook peeking through between the stitches like this. Now, just like before, grab the yarn and lead it through. When you have 3 loops on your hook, finish it off like a normal double crochet. And that's it. Continue inserting it back to front to back around each stitch. No matter what type of stitch you use, this first move where you wrap the yarn around the stitch is crucial. Once it's done, you finish the stitch in a normal way. As you can see, the entire row of back post stitches created a ridge in my swatch, but pointing another way. Isn't it cool? What you see here is not so common though. Post stitches are most often used in combination with regular stitches, like for example in alpine stitch. By mixing the two, we end up with a textured surface, but without the bend. And that's all for today. Now you know how to front post and back post stitches work. If you liked my video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell button to get a notification whenever I post something new. Comment below to let me know what you want to see next, and have a creative day.